Welcome back, peeps. Thank you for tuning in to the Banner Bros channel. Today we're going to be going over a quick but very important video about the free loadout drops in Call of Duty Modern Warfare Warzone mode. We're going to be talking about the general ways of how this works, when does it drop, where does it drop, and some tips that you guys may not have known. So let's jump right into the video. Alright, starting off with how does the loadout drop work. So the loadout drop, the free loadout drop, actually gives you 1 use per player and per life. So let's say you're playing quads and the loadout drop comes, right? And all your 4 players grab the loadout drop. Then the loadout drop will disappear and nobody will have another chance to get the loadout drop again. So now some players may be wondering why I can pick the loadout drop and I die and then I can grab the same one again. This happens if, let's say again, there's 4 players in your squad, the loadout drop comes, and let's say only 3 players grab that loadout drop. You die, and then you come back from the gulag, and that loadout drop is still there if that 4th player hasn't grabbed this drop yet. So again, you get 1 chance per player and per life, because you cannot grab the same free loadout drop twice in the same life. Now let's talk about when does it drop. This is very important because a lot of people waste 10,000 bucks and then maybe a couple seconds later the free loadout drop comes for everybody. So there is actually a specific timer, there's actually a specific time to when these drops come, and that is the first loadout drop will arrive when there is 10 minutes left in the gulag timer. The second drop will arrive about 10 to 15 seconds after the gulag timer hits 0, or you can see in the screen that says the gulag is now closed. You can see the gulag timer when you open the map. So just open the map and on the left side of your map, you're going to see the gulag timer. Again, first loadout drop will arrive when there's 10 minutes left in the gulag timer. The second drop will arrive 10 to 15 seconds after the gulag has closed. So when it reaches 0. Now let's talk about where does it drop. So where does the free loadout drops drop? All right, it's a lot of drops in this video. So it actually, there isn't any official word on the exact location because it's a little bit different, but what it does is, from my testing, from me playing a lot and from other videos that I have seen, it is within about a 100 and 250 meter range from where you are arriving. As you guys can see here, we have a drop in that screen and it was about 150 meters from my screen. So what does this mean? This means that if you see a couple drops, dropping there, that means that there may be other players with your location, because this is going to give me to the next tip, which is pretty important that I didn't know. So that drop, the free loadout drop that you get, is only for your team. All right, it is only your team's drop. So that specific one that has a drop right above it is only for your team. No other team can open that drop. So all those empty boxes that you see sometimes arriving around the map, and then you see some, they're not empty but you can't open them, all these boxes that you can't open, for example right beside your drop, those are the other team's drops. So it's also it's a pretty nice way, like it works kind of like a UAV, like a quick UAV check. So when it says loadout drop incoming, like you see in here, you look quick to the sky, obviously if you're not in the middle of a gunfight, right? But if you got time and it says loadout drop incoming, you check into the sky and you check where some drops are coming, because if you see drops coming near you, then that means there is enemies around 100 to 250 meters from your location. You guys can see in my screen there, that loadout drop is by itself. That means that no other team's drop landed there. So just something to think about when you see that's something nice to think about when you're arriving from the gulag and you're trying to check if there's maybe players at your drop because you didn't know. Just go ahead and do a quick check. If your drop is the only one in that location, that means it is going to be really, really hard for somebody to be camping that drop. Something that you can do as well if you guys like to camp and get some kills, go ahead and go where those empty loot box, where those empty drops landed. Because if you guys see there's a drop landing near you and it's not yours, you and your team can go ahead and camp that location, because that is another team's drop that you can go ahead and use. So thank you everybody for tuning in. That was a quick video and just everything about the free loadout drops. Not really much information besides the one I just gave you. If you do have anything else, please do comment it down below in the comment section. If you did enjoy, please like the video and subscribe if you'd like to see more. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Peace out, and I'll see you all in the next one.